Showdown. That's still Miss Mabuza. The number to dial is 066 057 6802. Hayi phela njengaphuti wakho ngiyakukhangisa.
So now I've been in the field since 2012. I've worked in big company names, media names like the Lowfeld Media, where you have to write for MP News, you write for Lowfelder, and you write for Mpumalanga Mirror, such things. And then I'm just going to mention a few. I've also worked for Sandparks in their communications department. It was awesome.
It was nice. It should be nice.
I can imagine.
That was awesome.
I can also imagine.
And then I do a bit of business. I do social media, digital marketing, branding, and I do presenting.
Oh wow! Hey,
no,
busy.
She is busy.
When I would speak to people, they would say to me, "Oh, you've got a radio voice," and I'm like,
"Yeah, you do have a radio voice.
You do."
Thank you.
I'm sure you sound nice through my phones here. You sound very nice. Hopefully, you are receiving her very nicely at the other end. We can have her on our show.
I think we can have her on our show each and every day, and
make it a family affair.
Yeah, family affair. Yeah, I mean, I'll be the step brother. That one.
Umdwana malu. Cousin mzala.
I'll be that person. So yeah, you'll adopt me. It's fine.
So basically, that is me. I am a self-proclaimed activist for women.
Wow.
I feel like we've been sidelined for a very long time, and it's about time we take up space, just like Miss Universe has said, as women, we should just stand up and take up space.
You're taking all the space, or are you just taking
all
space?
Of it.
All of it.
All of that.
And what about the guys left?
Who cares?
Wow. Film activist, who cares?
And his phone.
Yeah, about his phone. Would you like it if being a guy would be a crime? It's very bosh, wouldn't you?
That's not what we're saying.
No, I'm asking. It's a simple question. Would you love it if you're a guy, you just born a crime? I
am not going to answer that because it's a trap.
Okay.
Yes.
I know. She is a journalist after all.
Yeah, after all. So she knows all the corners. Everything that you're trying to do, she's just done it before.
Exactly.
So you cannot touch it. You cannot go there. So today, as you're saying, as ladies now, you're taking all the space. So today, we're talking the difficulties and hardships that are still faced by women in today's society. And how do you get to deal with it? With you, in your field, you get to work with a lot of kinds of people, a lot of males for that matter. Yes. So how have you dealt with it? What are the difficulties that ladies still face in the current society?
There's a lot. There's a lot of difficulties that we face. Amongst the difficulties is being accused of taking things emotionally all the time. It's like if you're a woman, you can't be professional. If you voice out something, it's just emotions. Is it ovulation? You just can't.
Is it emotions or vele? It's not.
You see why I said he shouldn't be part of this? Do you see now? I said it.
Family affair.
No, I'm asking a simple question because now.
I told you.
And this kid,
what
the
she's
family
raising.
affair. I told you guys, I don't want to be part of the family affair. I just want to do this show and even Nanzi. But
I was still telling you.
Yeah, we're listening,
Before
Miss
I was really
Activist.
Because he's just fighting over grade. Anyway,
you're taking up my space, but it's fine. Take the space, take all the space that you want. It's okay. Carry on, miss.
And also, I think one of the other challenges, the main challenges that are there, the fact that as a woman, if you want to run after something that seems to be big, let's say it's a story, it's a big story that might expose or whatever certain people, people would think you are running after the story because you're sleeping with who. There's always that stigma of you can't do anything on your own. You do this because of somebody that you're sleeping with,
So where do you think that stigma comes from? Like that just appeared out of thin air,
society being society.
Or it was proven at a point in time, would say, yes, it was driven by that, but then now we're not there. Some of us are professionals and some of us are doing it because they want to spite.
I don't know of any case where some journalist was sleeping with somebody and pushing an agenda for somebody else. So I can't say it started somewhere, but it's something that's there on society. Just like a lot of other things that are there that suppress women and make it difficult for women to be professionals in the workplace. This one is one of them, you know. We also, when you want to venture into business, people will say, well, you're a woman, what's going to happen when you've got 9 months of giving birth to a baby?
Yeah.
You know, it's business and we can't afford to lose any time. So there's just quite a lot of challenges that go with being female, being a woman, and being in the industry as well. Because it used to be male dominated, but fortunately we're there. We're taking up the space, and we're starting to be heard. You know, there's a lot of women who are making it so greatly in the media industry, and we see them all the time, and we do have the space to do all of that. It's just that we do have challenges here and there, but it's never it's not the same as it was before. There's a huge improvement.
So there's an improvement. You are liking your workspace right now. Men are not really the men that used to be back in the day.
I don't know.
Do you think we've learned that we can coexist in the workplace, or what?
I don't want to be seen like I hate men. You know.
No, we've established that. You told us that you are single and you are not looking. So that we did establish earlier.
I didn't say that.
And you said you was a feminist in disguise, though. So we still
Can
aware of that.
Take him off of my studio.
Don't worry. I will leave after you've taken the space, of course. Remember, guys, if you have questions, the number to dial is 0660576802 here on Wiggle Tunes. This is the Lunchtime Showdown with BBM and Stacey. Miss Mabuza here, who is our crush for the day. Today, it's a Wednesday. It's a Woman Crush Wednesday. So we're crushing on her today. Morning, Mutlejan.
Where can they see me?
They can see you live on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you can catch the interview right now live on Facebook. You were speaking on something that they say it's already there when it comes to pregnancy discrimination, when it comes to ladies, and also there's something called the gender pay gap.
Yeah, but.
On that, what can you say on that?
Apparently, it's because we can't negotiate as women. We usually go into a workplace and we say, I need a job. And they say, okay, here's what we've got. We've got something that goes from 200 to 300 annually. And then you say, well,
I'll take it.
I need a job. So you don't negotiate. And apparently what men do is they go there and they say, well, I'm not going to take this. Give me what I'm worth. So I think what we need to do as women is start realizing our worth and start negotiating along those lines. Because now what makes us to take whatever that's there is the fact that we a lot of women have a lot on their plate, you know. People are single mothers and they need to take care of their children. They need to run households and all of that. So it becomes difficult because you're thinking, if I'm going to go there and negotiate and they say, no, we'll take up the other one, what's going to happen to me? Half a glass, it's better. Than an empty one. And then you take it. And then when you are inside and you came with somebody who was in the same position and negotiated, now you start crying, oh no, you're higher, why am I not? You know, so I think it's an individual thing. Take up space, check your worth, negotiate along those lines. So, but there is that gap financially in the workplace with women. For us to bridge it, we need to realize our worth, and we need to know that this is what I'm bringing on the table.
So what are you saying to that single mother who has a lot on her plate that now she needs the job? What are you saying to her? She should negotiate there and quit if it's not working.
You don't quit
what?
If it's not working, you put up conditions.
Okay.
You put up conditions, but you don't just take it and say, well, in Zonga they say, I don't know if you've got Zonga audience.
Yeah, we are broadcasting around the world.
We've got every nationality you can think of. Now you've really triggered the Tsonga speaking people, because we feel sometimes, Gary, we're leaving them out. So, but yeah.
Guys, I haven't taken
no, the medium of instruction here is English, guys. Can we just come back to earth and be doing this for our listeners?
You know, it's just like that when someone can't speak the language.
That was a joke.
So there's a lot of our ladies who are commenting on the subject today, saying they're experiencing inzaba yogu shelwa by their bosses or by their superiors, and somehow they end up not knowing how to go about, because as you say, there's a single mom of 2 kids, Vele has to sebenda and and all of that, but cause Seba Michelle now she's working under duress, she can't really breathe on that. How do they get to deal with that? You say they must negotiate, but negotiator, because there's that
they have to take up space.
They have to take up that space.
As a woman in a workplace, especially with a male boss who might want to have an interest in terms of kushela and stuff, you are damned if you do and you are damned if you don't. It's one of the things that we face, unfortunately, as women. If your boss kushela and you say no, you are damned, because then you would be that girl who refused him, and you are going to work under terrible working conditions, because you know. And if you do, you are also damned, because then you've literally just sold yourself out, and your judgment, your objectivity of whatever that's going on there has been sold. You know, and it's one of the things that we face as women. But you know what? There is nothing that we cannot conquer. I believe, I wouldn't want to, you know, give out the scenario, but it's something that I once found myself in, you know. You don't want to push too hard, because you're thinking, hey, this person will start giving me assignments that are way beyond. I mean, they've got the power to do that.
Yeah, they can.
Exactly. And you don't want to bring them too close, because it's not like I came here for this. You know, and it's not like it's you who has given me the job in your personal capacity.
Yes.
It's not you from your own bank account that is paying me, you know. And if we need to start talking about it as women. We need to come out, and unfortunately, we don't really love each other as women, you know. If people see you closer to your boss, they think, ooh, and they start hating on you. You know, there's just a lot that's going on.
I've heard once that women love men, so whenever you are near a man, if you're a woman, they're gonna hate you. Like, is that true? Unfortunately for all women, it is true. It's not all of us, though. There are some women who are awakening, and they are like, you know what, we don't need to hate each other. We are better off loving each other together, united, you know. But there are other women who are like, why her and not me? And if you find yourself in such a situation, it becomes very difficult, because then you have to fight this and you have to fight that, you know. And this is where you spend most of your time, at work. So it means you came to work to fight battles more than working, and then you end up being unproductive, because now your attention is scattered all over the place. But I believe if women start speaking up, if women unite, there's a lot that we could defeat, including that treatment from our male bosses at work. Yeah. If women can unite, you can defeat men. That's what you say.
Of course.
So
that's what I'm saying.
When it comes to appearance, does appearance also play a part in fat?
Yeah, especially at work. If you do not look so nice, you're not a beautiful woman. Or maybe things along those lines. Or maybe if you're a hot woman, you look super nice. Everyone likes you in the office. Yeah,
that's appearance.
When I started off, I said you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. If you're gonna look,
you are damned if you are pretty, or you're damned if you are ugly.
You're not pretty.
Oh,
either way you are damned.
You are just damned. Okay. Either way, because if you're gonna men, what I've noticed is they pay more attention to women who hold themselves highly. It's not just man. They say you attract what you are. If you're going to hold yourself highly as a woman, if you're going to respect yourself, if you're going to love yourself, that's what you're going to attract. And for some women, it's not going to be nice, because obviously you're going to be getting some attention, you know. And
so nice. If you are a slay queen, you're going to attract my place. If you're going to put it on a street language,
Yeah, like a street language. But no, I'm just saying, Jen, out of the blue, not
if you
professional
want to
language.
throw it, if you
It's
want-
there.
Yeah, if you just want to throw it like that, that's why a lot of women hate on slay queens. Because these are women who get the attention, the money, the man. So for them, it's like, I mind. But deep down, you know that
You want to
there's
be
that
her.
envy. There is that envy. So I think, like I said, if women could unite, there's a lot of things that we could do.
All right.
Get into conversation with us. Remember, the studio number is 066-0576-802 if you want to get into the conversation with us. We're discussing hardships that women face in the society today. They say appearance. Hey, it's either you win or I win.
So Grand, if you're a woman, you don't know where you really stand, and
yeah, you're in the middle.
you are in the middle of. If I'm too beautiful, it's a story.
It's a story. If I'm
If
not,
I'm ugly, it's another one.
It's one of the things that we have to face, unfortunately. You know, there's a lot of battles that we fight every day as women, and this is not supposed to be one of them. You know, because already we're fighting a lot. I mean, 9 months of carrying children and years of taking care of them, and now we have to fight each other over looks. I think that's a bit petty.
It is because it happens not only at workplaces as well. In
general.
Life in general, out in the street, the other ladies
Maybe
will
you
be
should
giving
adopt
an
this
eye.
style as a machita. But whenever we see a beautiful woman out there, I see some jablela, man. We get to like her and love her and things like that.
Yes.
Maybe hit on her. Maybe it's something that you need to learn from us. Since in Kabanguti vele sironga cool. But things that you need to learn is to learn how to love you guys. Because if there's someone who really loves women, is men.
That's it.
Maybe you should see it in a way that what exactly is it that they love about us, and you start loving that about yourselves.
I think it's also a very individual problem. It's like if you are a person and you know yourself, you love yourself, you've acknowledged your flaws, and you know everything about you, nothing will make you feel inferior, envious, or anything. But if you're a person and you haven't really discovered yourself to that extent, you would want to be anything, and you would be jealous of anything that comes, because you haven't really figured yourself out yourself, you know?
So you need to figure yourself out
You
and
know
find
what?
out whose value you are
Yes.
ugly, and then know for sure who's okay.
Can
Mean
you stop it?
I am not
You need
there.
to stop it.
And then now, how do you regain confidence after finding out that vele mina I'm at the bottom of the league? Then
No
what?
one is
What's
ever
there?
at the bottom of the league. No one is ever at the bottom of the league unless they tell themselves that they're at the bottom of
That
the
means a
league.
person puts
You put
he
yourself there.
or herself
You
down
put
there.
yourself there. Do you know what's really attractive from anyone? Confidence.
Yeah.
Whether you're an ugly man or I don't know. I think ugly is also relative, you know?
Yeah. Well, if you're an ugly man, that's how you ladies say it. So there's no ugly man. We understand that in order for you to be
Whether
beautiful,
you
you need the money.
Whether you don't think you fit in the world standards of beauty,
Okay.
if you wear your confidence, then we will see you from that perspective and we'll take you from there.
So lolo movie lo nemqondo mara yena movie.
A good personality,
All right.
a very
Yeah,
good personality is all that you need.
So when it comes to race and ethnicity, does it still play a role in hardships women face?
Being a young black women.
Unfortunately, it
As a
does.
young black woman.
We've got men and women in terms of gender.
Yeah.
Men are, according to society, superior than
Yeah.
women. We've got white and black. White is, should I say was? I don't know.
Now you can still say is because
Is.
it still is, man. They own the corporate world right now.
Superior,
So
you know. Now you've got the bottom of the food chain, the black woman.
yes.
You know, this is a person who can't win. You just can't. Whether you look at it from gender, you can't win. Whether you look at it from race, you can't win. You need to work your way up in everything that you do. That's why it's a bit difficult for us as women, because there's just a lot that's thrown to us, and there's a lot that we need to take, and we still need to take care of
children. We still need to. We were expected to be wives and all of those things, and still go into the corporate world and present a very professional face. You know, so we're literally at the receiving end of everything.
So you think being a woman is unfair?
It's not unfair. It's the most beautiful thing.
But when it comes to corporate world and everyday life living, your kids, your
It's
work,
not
your
unfairness.
everything, like you feel like you're having a heavy load that you need to carry or
It's not really unfairness. I think we are just overburdened.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
overburdened. It's long, it's very long.
Put the
Yeah.
phones. The English came by ship or by boat. It didn't just it's not our mother tongue.
So, Miss Journalist, what's your take on the coronavirus?
It's killing
Are you
people.
scared?
Yeah.
I am not scared, but I'm taking care of myself. I'm taking
Okay.
precautions. I'm taking your sanitizers. I don't have a mask yet.
Did you go and buy all that was on offer?
I don't thrive on fear. Nothing scares me.
Okay.
Nothing.
The closing, a shutdown of shops and everything out there doesn't
I
scare
think
you.
this is
You'll
the
run
phase-
out of supplies maybe in the next coming weeks.
Siyalima thina.
Lana sport.
Nala ina sport mawufuna ungalima.
Oh, Nkosi yami napha-ke. Abana nebelungu.
Siyalima. You know, I don't think it's okay for us to tremble at anything that happens.
Okay.
You know, otherwise you okay. Let's not get into cars because if we're driving motor,
Yeah.
there's a possibility,
There's a
of you
possibility
getting
of
an
an
accident.
accident.
You
Yes.
know, let's not drive cars. Let's not eat. There's poison.
Okay.
You know, let's not drink water. There's water contamination. Let's not sleep. There's sleep paralysis. You know, because there's tit for tat. For anything that you do, there's also yin for yang.
So what's the yang for the yin when it comes to the corona?
It's bringing us together.
But
Wow.
now it is banning people from large gatherings. Now there was supposed to be a Moria gathering for the
Aside.
Easter.
Bringing us
Mori.
together.
I see.
Now we realize that we're all human, and life is fragile for
Okay.
everybody.
No one
You
is
could-
superior.
You could die anytime. The people who went and got the virus are the rich and the superior, and you know, did they think they're gonna get a deadly virus? They were just from a holiday, you know, from some, but they have a deadly virus now. So it means you could have it all today, and tomorrow you have nothing.
You have nothing.
You know, so it's a reminder for all of us of the fragility of life.
It's
Oh, wow.
17 minutes before 2 o'clock. That's Usesana Mabuza speaking to us on the hardships and difficulties that ladies get to adhere to when it comes to business and also at work. Before we let her go, I think we need to shoot
Yeah,
this one.
let us just
We're
have
going to
fun.
play a fiver with you.
What is that?
Stacey. We're gonna be asking
just,
shooting
5
you
random
quick
questions.
5 questions, and you need to answer them as quickly as possible. You don't have to think.
You don't think
You just answer.
fast, nje.
Yeah.
You know, question number 1, base name. You'll be like, "Doo-doo."
You see, just like that.
Base name. What is that?
Your base name.
or lo putlo lo hlekisana naye.
Guys,
Umasibambisane wakho.
You don't play.
Live on air.
You don't play.
She doesn't want to play nice with us.
She doesn't wanna play Sukuma Mgamba Kubone.
Yeah. Are you Sugoma Mgamba Kubone?
I'm not that kind.
That
I'm
kind,
the
Jay.
Sukuma Myenwambak boy. I should be the one telling you to
Okay,
Sukuma.
no, it's fine. Tell him to Suguma. What's his name? We're gonna call his name out. I'm sure he's listening. Brian, how are
He
you
is
out
probably
there?
listening.
You can call into studio. The number is 066-057-6802 and try find out good sick fish. But
Let's leave that.
Let us
leave
leave
it.
into a lot of trouble because
No,
then
man,
A
relax.
will say, why didn't you call me? And B will say, hi.
There's A.
what are you saying now about A, B, and C?
Oh wow!
C will be like,
Remember what she said. Like Miss Universe, she is taking up
She's
space.
taking up space.
Thathatha nje konke.
And funny enough, when it comes to that, someone was complaining on Facebook this morning saying, on that show, he has never seen any other culture except for
I was
Zulu
saying the
people.
same thing. I was saying the same thing, like it's an ethnic thing. Like,
So
it's
that
for
means
Zulus.
Zulu people are the ones who are busy in polygamy.
No. It's not just Zulu people that are busy with polygamy, but the people who go to that show.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think Zulu people are the most people who are not afraid to say, you know what? Yeah, we love women. We can have 10,000.
Tsongas have polygamy as well.
Have.
Yeah, every ethnic group in Africa
they
does.
do, but these ones, the ones that go to that show,
Baptist.
you can't want polygamy with the 2-room. Yeah, not there that you are still trying to do. No, what do you want to do with polygamy?
It's 2 rooms, 1 for each wife, and that's fine.
Guys,
Calculations,
stop it.
numbers.
Stop it.
Okay, let's get to these questions.
Okay.
Favorite food?
Chicken and ribs
Chicken and ribs.
with veggies.
Yeah, udla inyama lo.
Yeah.
Amabuza vele njalo.
Oh, very tough.
Now
Mapubes.
we know good to see my jazz. So
But yeah, it's all about the meat.
yes.
All right, let us see. Try find something
let's
easy
see.
for you.
Yeah.
What is your favorite alcoholic beverage?
Gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic.
Do you guys have it? Are you gonna?
Wakamabuza. I'll still just. I've noticed.
Remember, my dad doesn't drink, so don't say Wagamambuza. What are you saying about my father?
How mad?
Who doesn't drink?
How mad?
No, I know he doesn't.
Exactly.
You are not there in
Yes,
his youth.
totally.
And he won't tell you all the
Totally.
stories.
He had me when he was 20. So
Yeah.
grand. When I was 5, I was still in his youth.
Remember, he might have tried at 15 to 20. Wafika
Oh.
when wampazamisa.
Athatha
He
konga.
has to be responsible now. Your closest friend.
Nomvula Chawane. I've got quite a lot.
Shout
Can I
out.
mention all of them?
Yes, please.
I've got Nomvula, I've got Jabu, I've got my 2 sisters, I've got Baby Nelly, I've got Nosisa, I've got Delhi.
All
And
those
these
are your favorite friends.
Yes, these are people I talk to all the time.
Almost every day. I just wish you had a list like that when we asked you about a bay.
What's
Be like, you
A
know,
na B na
I've got
C?
A and B and C. Ubabali.
No,
Nasibusiso.
there's A, B, and C. That's it. Was sheer up.
Guys, don't make
Trio.
me mention his name on air.
I know it's fine. Bangaze bamthat.
Yeah.
What is your
Exactly.
biggest addiction?
I talk to myself. I don't know if that's an addiction. But
Kusanya logo, but biggest addiction.
Addiction.
Don't worry, I also have it. I speak to myself a
Yeah,
lot, especially when I'm driving.
Thank you. Yeah, but today
Nice
I
meeting
told you I really feel like the step brother and Jay.
So now you get to understand.
Now I understand you, my guy.
There's multiple personalities
yeah,
upstairs.
I really
so
talk to myself. Sometimes it gets out of control because we even have meetings, but you know,
it happens.
yeah, it does.
It happens. It's life.
So quickly wrapping it up, your favorite book that you're reading or you've read? What's your favorite book?
I've got The Shack, a story about a man who had conversations with God about what he was going through and all of that. I read it. I've got 3 actually.
So you had.
I read it at a very opportune time because I also had similar questions, you know, to what he was asking, and then it kind of opened up my
Is
mind.
that why you speak to yourself? You are like that man.
I spoke to myself. Give it a minute. I've got The Alchemist. A lot of people know it, and I've got The Secret. I think The Secret. Everybody should read The Secret by Rhonda Brain.
What is it about? The secret.
It's the secret of your thoughts. That whatever that you think of, it's whatever that's going to manifest. A lot of people they see my body around them, but that's what they fuel up. Meaning the universe listens to you and
that.
says, okay, here,
Nai
and then you're like, oh no. So whatever that you fuel, whatever you pay attention to is what is going to be in your life.
If you pay attention to betting the lotto, you are going to win it.
You need to make it a bit broader. You don't just say lottery or whatever. You talk from abundance, the sphere of abundance, and then you talk about financial stability. You talk about money. The universe is the one that knows how. It'll bring money your way. You don't even have to think of the lottery or robbing a bank or whatever.
So, Granny, you don't have to do anything. You just need to speak to yourself,
You need to think
like
about
you
it.
do, and then think of millions like almost every day.
To feel it. The book says you need to start feeling like you've got it already. You know? I've kind of seen it. I've started. I'm recently going through a 21-day meditation abundance thingy classes, and it's so liberating. It's not because you want. Okay, that's a bonus, but for you to be exhilarated, for you to be liberated, to be at peace with yourself. I think that for me,
it surpasses everything. For you to just be in abundance and be at peace and so it's The Secret by Rhonda Brains. But there's a The Art of Wishful Thinking, something, Doctor, I forgot, that I want to read actually. I need
So the only thing that you read is something that goes to the mind, something that helps you speak to yourself more and more.
Soul. Something. If I'm gonna just read about how to make money, and it doesn't connect me as a person to that, I think money is a personality. I think it sees, it looks at you, it feels you. So
Imali invalid. That's what this what is saying.
Exactly. So you need to align yourself. You need to make sure there's God, there's your ancestors, there's you. Unfortunately for us black people, we're told ancestors madimoin, and I come from that background as well. I come from that background as well. It took me a long time and a lot of things and a lot of self-discovery for me to get to where I am. But I know that nobody would ever get anywhere without you aligning yourself to who you truly are. So I read such books.
All right, thanks. And fortunately enough, I was raised in a way I recognize my ancestors ever since I was a kid.
That's good. Keep it like.
So I think we've come to the end of the show. But before we officially let you go, because Natsi Siyahamba in the next 8 minutes, if you were to encourage a young woman out there who's like sitting at home or sitting at school right now thinking, would say, you know what, I want to make it in life, I want to make it in the media space, I want to make it in business, I just want to be successful, what will you advise that young lady out there?
You've got to know who you are, so that if you want something and you don't get it, you don't deal with rejection like it's the end of the world, you know, because you are going to get rejected, you are going to get people coming on your way, you are going to get all of these things. But if you know who you are, you're going to go back to your corner, breathe, and then keep going, because you know what you want, you know where you're going, and you know where you come from. So I think a lot of things and a lot of most reasons why we don't get to where we're supposed to go is because we don't acknowledge ourselves. You need to first find out who you are, what you want, so that no one can tell you otherwise. If you come to me and you say, but you are A, and I know that I'm B, you can't convince me otherwise, you know? So just know who you are and know what you want and know where you want to go.
That's it.
Plain
and simple.
If you just
know who you are.
If you find your soul, you find you. Because I might want to be a doctor, but I wasn't born to become that. And then I'm going to frustrate myself because I'm going to want to solve for X and I don't know
you can't even solve for W or Y.
Exactly. So you need to allow the process to unfold.
So Gren, what you're saying is find yourself and then live your life.
Find yourself, live your life. Remember, there are no obstacles. Everything that seems like an undesirable circumstance is an illusion.
Oh, wow. That is very powerful. Keep on reading. Maybe someday you're going to be a president. Husband.
I've named my son, I've nicknamed him the president. Everybody who knows me knows that I'm the president's mother.
I wanted to say that because I once saw that Umagwe president.
Yes.
So she definitely is. Thank you so much, Stacey, Sesana, for coming through. You know what? Today I learned. It was sometimes it's great to just sit back and listen to someone speak.
Unlike me, I was just chilled and relaxed listening to you. Thank you for such wisdom.
So it's not something that happens all the time.
No,
right?
I'm always relaxed.
She's the one who is the one who speaks a lot on the show. So I let him be part today. Nanzi just hanging out with you. We're crushing on you. Continue doing what you do best. Continue being the activist for ladies. And I think you know Ucheche.
I do. I know. She's friends with me on Facebook even, but she probably doesn't recognize me.
Okay, Facebook friends reuniting on our show.
Of course.
We bring people together.
We bring people together. Love. So it's been lovely hanging out with you around the continent, around the world. Please make sure that you are safe. Corona is there. It's happening. It's killing people. Wear masks. Sanitize hands.
And don't touch people.
And switch off the TV.
What? Does it come via television now?
Perpetuating fear. Oh my God, we're at 29.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're
Yeah.
at 30. Yeah, switch it off.
That's
Play music.
And what about that? If looking at the numbers, especially in South Africa, are we counting those people who came from China, those who were flown into the country and dropped in Polokwane, in Janjan?
Haphazard, because these things are, we've tested 100. What about the other ones? Apparently there's a family that ran out of the hospital because they,
they're scared.
just don't watch the TV.
Listen to the radio. It's always
it
nice.
up.
It's super
Yes.
nice.
Listen to Wiggle Tune.
Wiggle tunes.
Yes, the number one.
Awesome.
The best. We out. We back tomorrow. We'll see Shy Throwback Thursday.
Tomorrow
Hey,
is Thursday.
wrong.
Yeah, Throwback Thursday.
Go wrong.
Go Bamnan.
Let's go Kwam for a throwback. Okay?
Yeah, you can.
Hospitala in. Timbaweni.
We out. The afternoon Wiggle Tunes Drive team is coming through Lingani, Niz, RS and Bubbles. But the lunchtime guys, the craziest team you'll ever find.
Yeah, boy, yes.
The best midday show in the land. We out.
We out. We bye. Goodbye,
Bongo
guys.
peace. Yes,
Enjoy.
Lord. Let's continue praying by faith. Ikoron.
Don't.
I'm trading my sorrows. I'm trading.